So we are doing, Libra, we are doing your reading. So we're going to start off with the you and your person spread, and then we're going to get some general messages after that. My readings are for sun, moon, and rising. They are general. So if it does not resonate, check out your moon and your rising video. Any extra information you would like to know is in the description box, okay? So what do we have for Libra? Universe, spirits, and guides. What do we have for Libra? For them and their person. What do we have for Libra, universe, spirits, and guides? For them and their person. 3 shuffles. So the mutual energy between the two of you, we have the Death in reversed and the Knight of Pentacles right under that. You could be dealing with a Virgo or a Scorpio. But I feel like there's some form of resistance here between the two of you. Resistance to change, resisting to letting go of something from the past or past behaviors, whatever it may be. I feel like you're both at a standstill. Okay, both at a standstill here. Ooh, Libra, what I immediately get is someone feels like they don't got a hold of you anymore, okay? I don't like to talk too soon, but I definitely get that type of energy. Your feelings toward this person and situation, we have the Devil in reverse. I feel like you're looking at this as something that's very repetitive or something that you need to avoid, okay? There's something toxic you're seeing about this whole situation. Why is the Devil in reversed here? You could be dealing with a Capricorn. With the 4 of Pentacles in reverse. And the 6 of Swords in reverse. I feel like, Libra, you're noticing yourself enter some form of pattern with this person, okay? If this is a relationship, even if you haven't walked away, you know that you need to, okay? You know that staying in a situation is resisting some form of change. I feel like there's someone here that doesn't give you the stability that you need. There's someone here that doesn't do their part or doesn't show up for you the way you need them to. And you're definitely looking at this as something you need to avoid. Could be a karmic situation as well, but you're still holding on to it. Still, it's almost like you're kind of creating a lot of rough waters here, overthinking the exit or overthinking whether you're doing the right thing because there's some form of codependent energy attached to this situation, okay? It's like even though you know something is toxic, Libra, you're still holding on to it because there's something, even if it's the bare minimum, there's something you're getting from it, okay? Some of you could be having a hard time with self-worth as well, or feeling secure in your own knowledge of what this person is showing you. And by that I mean, I feel like there's someone here that's really pushing you to your max. And there's a part of you that's scared to speak up or scared to say it how it is. Give me one more card here. You may feel like this person has a drinking problem too for some of you with the 5 of Cups. I feel like, Libra, this person is draining you, okay? They may hold the past against you constantly, is what I get from this. There's someone here that constantly holds the past against you, and it's becoming very draining. It's like you look at this person as someone that feels some level of entitlement based on what they're holding against you. It's like someone feels entitled here with you, Libra, because of what they have against you. And you're starting to recognize that, yeah, that sucks. I'm sorry for that. But you're still not giving me anything. So what do you want me to hold on to? You know, that's kind of the energy you're feeling. And it's interesting because you're starting to wake up. You're starting to think for yourself. You're starting to not allow that energy hold you back, okay, or keep you in the past. But you do look at this person as someone that's trying to keep you in the past, or they're constantly throwing things in your face, and you're just like, why am I still here? Why am I still here? Okay, I still feel like you're still coming to this realization. There's still some level of acceptance that you're processing, but you're starting to see right through this person. Okay, how this person is viewing you is 5 of Cups in reverse. So immediately, this person, Libra, is viewing you as someone that isn't handling things the same way you used to. They may not have a hold of you as much as they used to, or they're not able to keep you in the past. And even though you may see this person as someone that's keeping you in the past, they know something's different with you. Okay, tell me about the 5 of Cups in reverse with the 5 of Pentacles. And the Ace of Pentacles. So with the 5s, I mean, they could see you going through a lot of changes. This is someone that's starting to see you get away with them, or get away from them, or you're fed up with them. I mean, this girl, she's like walking away from this guy, being like, no, I'm not being your crutch anymore. You're not being someone's crutch anymore, Libra. And with the Ace of Pentacles, they may see you working on yourself, or see you working on your finances, on your security, and that threatens them, okay? It threatens them because you were their crutch, or you were their security. Even if this is a connection where you wasn't with this person, knowing they had you gave them some level of security, Libra. And I feel like this is something you're leaving in the past. And they do see you as someone that's working on new projects or something new, working on your money. You could have had a lot of amazing opportunities, and it's like they're wanting a piece of that. And you're like, no, you didn't do anything to work for this. I'm just going to take my blessing and walk away, you know, especially if this is a relationship. But yeah, this person sees you as someone that's no longer being held back by them. Like, even if it requires you starting from the bottom, because they are both out in the cold, you know, so even if there's some level of financial stress initially, this person sees you as someone that's not, it's like they have nothing to hold against you anymore, nothing to keep you stuck. The blockage here has been the 10 of Swords. So I feel, Libra, for a lot of you, you guys had to get to a place of rock bottom. And I feel like you're almost coming up to that place where the line meets the sky and the sea. The line where the sky meets the sea, it calls you. Okay? Moana, sorry. But that's what I get from this. It's like there's something here calling you. There's a better direction, something that brings you a lot of happiness. And even though it's the blockage here between you and this person, it's almost like there's a stepping stone being given to you by the universe, Libra. And it's like your ticket out of the situation. But you had to get to a place with the 10 of Swords of rock bottom, with a lot of negative history, to be able to say, I don't want to put myself through this again. So a lot of you guys, the blockage here isn't really the blockage. It's more so the blockage for this person in this situation, because you're starting to see your value. You're starting to see the light on the other side. You're coming out of that dark pit type of energy. And you definitely feel betrayed by this person. You feel taken advantage of. You feel like they used you. You feel like they messed with your emotions even. If this is a relationship, you feel like they use you for money possibly, okay? But you're being called, and she's barefoot too. So I feel like the more grounded you become, the more better decisions you make for yourself, the more clear everything is. Okay? Action you plan on taking, 4 of Cups in reverse, removing yourself from this whole situation, at least emotionally. Tell me about the 4 of Cups in reverse for Libra, with the Queen of Pentacles in reverse and the Temperance energy. So maybe you're feeling a little bit shook up or shaky because of a financial stress type of issue. But with the Temperance energy, this is you just processing everything, processing the change, processing the red flags. It's like you're letting something digest in your energy, right? I feel like a lot of you guys are definitely, you never made a final decision to release someone yet. You didn't do it just yet because you're still 1 foot in, 1 foot out. But there's something about the situation that is very draining on your energy. And I feel like a lot of you guys with the Queen of Pentacles in reverse, you could feel held to a situation because of children, okay? And I totally get that. You have to understand when there's children, it takes time. Allow that time, but don't allow it to change a decision in your subconscious. Don't allow it to keep you stuck subconsciously in something in the past. Allow the time, allow yourself to plan things out. But I do feel like that's really where you're confused here as to what to do. Well, what's next? What's the next step? Lacking faith in even yourself and your ability to be single or whatever it may be. It's almost like I don't know if anyone knows Gary Vee, But he had this video and he said, if you had the choice to live in a nice mansion, but you were surrounded by negative people that were constantly using you, taking advantage of you, or to live in a crappy trailer, but it was filled with positive vibes, it was yours, it was your energy, no one was opposing your energy, what would you do? Okay, you need to get to a place, Libra, where you are okay with less temporarily, because you know with that energy and no one impacting your energy, there's so much potential in that. Like finances and stability, nice houses, all that shit, it's BS. It means nothing if you're not happy. And right now I feel like a lot of you guys are struggling to start from the bottom possibly, or you're struggling to be okay with the minimum. Okay, and I don't know about you guys, but a trailer isn't that bad when you got your positivity, there's no one impacting you, or whatever it is you're moving into, right? It doesn't matter. You have to be willing to start from the bottom, because you know that what you can manifest from that point on, it's endless, because there's no one impacting you. Okay? Thank you, Chris. I really appreciate that. I'm going to be hopefully doing all the signs today, but it depends on my energy, okay? So there could be a Sagittarius specifically, or an earth sign keeping you held back. But either way, this is you processing it, pumping yourself up. I feel like this is a relationship, a very codependent situation coming to an end, okay? Action your person plans on taking, Libra, is the Tower. Tell me about the Tower. Tell me about the Tower. With the High Priestess in reverse, ooh. You are dealing with a sorcerer. You are dealing with a very extreme manipulator, Libra. Okay, this is someone, they're kind of going crazy a little bit here, okay? 8 of Wands, High Priestess in reverse, in the Tower. This is someone that's getting a huge wake-up call. Huge wake-up call. Because they don't even know what to do with you at this point. They don't know how to react. They don't know what to say, because there's a lot of things catching them off guard. The 8 of Wands can be very unexpected, lightning bolt communication being received. It's very passionate. That can be angry passion. That can be anything. And I feel like your person's kind of getting caught off guard with whatever is going on with you, and they're having a hard time processing it themselves. It's like someone that understands that they no longer can manipulate you. The High Priestess, you know, I mean, she's the magician's best friend when it comes to magic, when it comes to sorcery, manipulation, whatever it is. But this person, their power no longer holds power over you. And they're recognizing that. Like I said about the lightning bolt with the 8 of Wands, there's a lightning bolt literally in this card. There's something that's completely catching them off guard. It's like they don't even have a choice but to let you go at this point, because you're walking away. Ooh. I feel like, Libra, your person is going to try to reconcile with you here. They're going to try to get you back. They're going to try to... This is like that scurrying energy. But the problem is, no matter how much they miss you, no matter how much they want to reconcile and say it, they can say it all they want. They're still coming from a place of imbalance. It's like not a balanced environment for the two of you. It's like there's something here they're having a hard time even being honest to themselves about. Why is the 4 of Wands in reverse? With the King of Wands in reverse. See what I'm saying? You're dealing with someone that can say all the right things, do all the right things, but at the end of the day, they don't show up the way they need to. Okay, yes, I do feel like there's going to be a reconciliation, but it's just to keep you there, because it's coming from the King of Wands in reverse and 4 of Wands in reverse. You don't want this. You don't want this at all. This is your person, whether it's a girl or guy, sorry, that's just kind of... They're just kind of doing whatever it takes to get your attention at this point, okay? Most likely outcome, 3 of Cups. So, tell me about the 3 of Cups. With the Strength in reverse, Page of Wands, and the Seven of Cups in reverse. So I feel like you've made a decision here, Libra. You have made a decision to start something new. I get a lot of good energy coming your way. You're kind of going to be your own best friend for a little bit, to be quite honest with you. It's like you're kind of inspiring yourself. There's a lot of new opportunities coming your way as well. And like I said, specifically, more so ideas. But with the Strength in reverse, I feel like, again, processing. This is just a couple weeks, right? There's still a lot of processing energy, not being sure of yourself. Even if this is a connection where you're not with this person, it's like, am I making the right decision to walk away from this person? But a lot of you guys, like I said, you're making that decision. It's just you're not taking that action just yet. And with the Three of Cups, I do feel like a lot of you guys have... there's a lot of people that want to help you, Libra, or there's a lot of friends. Maybe there's like a very specific group of people that seems to be very inspiring for you, whether it's YouTube, whether it's, you know, family, whatever it is. There's certain people that do have your back. You just got to allow them to help you, right? You got to allow them to help you. But I do feel in regards to the actual action being taken, you're not stepping out just yet. Give me another card on the Page of Wands. With the Knight of Pentacles. See, you're just taking your time, and this is good energy, and this is what I said. You can't guilt yourself for taking time. We can only guilt ourselves for talking ourselves out of things that we truly want. And I feel like you are taking your time. You're not being impulsive, right? You're reestablishing new goals, maybe you're looking at places to live, whatever it is. It's like toward a whole new life. And I feel, like I said, especially if you're in a situation that is not the nicest, you know, I know I'm getting really deep, guys, but this reading is like so specific. Like I said, with the Three of Cups, you may want to have friends help you, or if there's people that, can help you, if there's, you know, take the help. Don't feel bad about taking people's help, okay? Especially if you have someone that will do whatever it takes to keep you unhappy or to keep you in a situation that's not good. Don't be afraid of taking help, okay? Just don't take help from this person because they're just going to hold it against you anyway, okay? So we have Scorpio, Sagittarius, Capricorn, Virgo, Leo, Pisces, Aries. But let's get some love and romance angels cards for you, and then we're going to get some general messages outside of the situation, okay? What do we have for love and romance angels cards for Libra? Ooh, way too many. A wedding. This situation involves a marriage. So maybe that's why you feel so tied to this situation, to be honest with you. Maybe, you know, there has been a marriage involved, or you feel binded because you built a lot of, you know, equity to get together, or there's a lot of things that you guys are sharing. And religious factors. Your love life is influenced by your religious upbringing and spiritual path. And that's that baseline energy, right? Sharing different baselines with someone. You share different baselines with this person, and you can't even fake it anymore, to be quite honest with you. I don't like these cards, to be quite honest with you, but I use them because, whatever, they can be cute, but they're not very realistic when it comes to this type of situation. So I'm going to actually pull a different card for you. Advice for this situation in regards to Libra and their person. Advice. I get more of a warning here, okay? Now, the thing is with people that are used to keeping us in a certain position or a certain energy in life, when they realize they don't have a hold of you anymore, they do some pretty crazy things. Or sometimes what they'll do is they'll push you to your max and get you to do something or say something that you'll regret. Now, that's something you have to be mindful of, that you're dealing with someone, I feel, that is pushing you to your limit, and to understand that this person may trigger you or say something that may trigger you. and to not allow yourself to be triggered because you've outgrown this shit. You don't need to entertain this shit. You don't need to defend yourself. You already know the facts. There's literally no reason you need to talk unless there's children involved. Then talk about the kids. But if someone wants to argue with you and they want to talk about everything but what needs to be talked about, ignore them. Because there's someone I feel that's trying to push you to your max, Libra. And you really need to keep an eye out on that because this is intentional. Give me one more card of advice, please, for Libra. And the Four of Wands in reversed. This is letting it all fall, letting the imbalances, dropping the front, dropping the facade, not feeling the need to keep the peace either. Because when we keep the peace, we're essentially, that's like another word for enabling people's demons, okay? Feeding the demons. No, this is about letting that tower fall, removing the facade, even if that facade is in your own mindset, and protect yourself, build up an ego, and understand that you don't need to talk to anybody. You don't need to talk to anybody unless it's necessities, unless it's about the kids. You don't need to defend yourself for shit that you've already determined to be true. Especially if you plan on walking away, like, what do you need to talk about? You know? Just saying. There's someone trying to push you to your max or push you to do something that they can hold against you even more so. It's just a hot mess, Libra, and you don't need to be a part of it, okay? So let's get some general messages for you guys. But yeah, you are entering a whole new life, a whole new life. This is that I want to say a testing period. Not that the universe is purposely testing you, but it's when waters really start to get rough and it becomes tempting to succumb to other people's wants of us and not of our own spirit, okay? So understand that it's going to be hard or difficult, okay? So let's get some general messages. I'm going to use the Good Tarot. I haven't used the Good Tarot in months, to be honest with you, and I was really craving it, so I brought that out. What do we have for Libra? General messages for Libra. General messages for Libra, please. Libra, I got goosebumps. Okay, the Magician wanted to come out. King of Earth. And Temptation. Okay, that's what we were just talking about. But the Magician. So, this is all on you. Okay, yes, you are entering a whole new life. Even if this is outside of love, jobs, whatever it is, transitions. There's something here you're transitioning to, but it's all on you. There's something here all on you. Okay, tell me about the Magician. But you have the ability, you have the tools needed to manifest whatever this is that you're desiring. It's just overwhelming because it's all on you, okay? With the Ace of Fire. Okay, so I feel there's a huge, okay, Libra, there's something here that's really just wanting to explode within you, to be quite honest with you. I mean, if you can see this, this is, you know, a lamp hanging in a dark forest, but there's actually a little fairy sitting on this lamp. And I feel like there's something underneath. There's something keeping you afloat. There's this fire, your history, your past, what you've been through. There's things that are just completely lit up, keeping you afloat because you've been through so much crap, Libra. You've been through so much crap that this is why this is all on you, because the universe knows you can handle it. The universe knows you can handle it. And there's something here that's really inspiring you, yet kind of setting you off. It's like one of those sticks that you light. I can't remember what it's called, but it's like something that you're lighting it's like this was just bound to happen. Something that was just bound to happen because you've been through too much shit. You've been treated like a certain way for way too long. And this is something that has been bound to happen. But you're coming off very calm. Okay? You're coming off very calm. But the fuel that you're using to get you out of a situation or to manifest something new is powerful. I mean, it's like lighting up a whole dark hidden forest. Like you're literally hidden in amongst this flame. It's like your flame, the crap that you've been through, whatever it is, it's lighting up anything that's confusing. Because if you think about it, when you look onto your past and everything you've been through, you'll realize how strong you are. But there is definitely a new beginning here that's all on you. And it may seem scary. I mean, this little fairy seems a little bit nervous, you know, intimidated maybe. But you have the power. You have the light within you to be able to manifest this. Okay, with the 3 of water. This is about staying positive as well, letting your friends help you. I feel what you guys want to be careful of, okay, is to not let your emotions have too much of a say right now, because I feel like if you let your emotions to have too much of a say, you're going to get drowned, okay? This girl has 3 pearls, okay? 3 pearls in her energy space. It's almost like the seed to something new, the seed to go to the surface, the shells that she needs to take to the beach, but it's somehow... she's in the water, and it's like almost like if you use your emotions to decide right now, you're gonna drown. You're gonna drown either with the victim-like mindset, the sadness, feeling sorry for yourself, whatever it is. It's like you're gonna justify staying in a situation and not using these 3 pearls, these 3 gems, because of emotions. And emotions are super important, but they're not to dictate our life. That's something we have to understand, especially when it's suffocating us and drowning us. So if you find yourself, Libra, getting caught in the overwhelming energy, or my life sucks, or why isn't anything working out, those are emotions, okay? Those are those immediate feelings. You need to ignore that. You need to take accountability for that and ignore that temporarily. Just temporarily, okay? Just until you get yourself to a more balanced state, and then just let it out if you need to, right? But with the King of Earth, this is about bossing up, okay? This is about not allowing your emotions to control you. This is about thinking very rationally, very logically, and also taking full control of your success when it comes to your finances. This is about saving money too, budgeting maybe. If you guys are coming out of a toxic situation, you may want to open a separate bank account, if we're going to be quite honest here. Really being smart with your money, being smart with how you're using your energy, okay? Tell me about the King of Earth. Because a lot of you guys, with the 2 of Fire in reverse, a lot of you guys are wasting your time, is what I wanted to say. And 2 of Fire in reverse. A lot of you guys are wasting the time you have right now, the money that you're getting now, on situations that are just not good for you. It's almost like you're keeping yourself stuck in the, oh my God, like, what am I going to do? My life sucks, but I'm just going to sit here and talk about it online. Which I'm not mocking you for. Like, it's okay to talk to people and whatever it is. But just don't get stuck in that. Make sure you're taking the actions needed to have that change in your life. Whether it's a job change or getting out of a toxic situation, this is about making sure you don't get stuck at the crossroads. Okay, because that doesn't give you any progression. That doesn't get you any growth. And you have to remember, I mean, this guy's on like a camel or a giraffe. It kind of reminds me of a camel though. Like, no matter how slow you go, you just got to make sure you're moving, you're doing something, right? You're planning, you're taking the actions needed behind the scenes to have that growth in your life. This is about being smart, okay? It's not sneaky, it's being smart. There's things you need to do, especially if there's children involved, because the King of Pentacles, he's a father, he has kids, he has bills to pay, he has this, that, and the third, he has to save money for this, you know, which is why he's so serious. You know, that's kind of like the mindset you need to take on is, I want this new life, okay? Now I got to do those... Sorry, I don't know what that was. Now, it's like, now you got to do the background work. I don't know what's banging. Y'all putting spells on me or what? Anyways, now you got to do like the background work. Sorry, the walls were like knocking. It's interesting. Okay, so, and then we have temptation, okay? Tell me about temptation. With the 5 of Earth in reversed and the Queen of Earth in reversed. So, you know, when you feel really lonely, you feel like, you know, nobody's around for you, nobody's supporting you. So that one person, they may be the most toxic person ever, or it may be the most toxic situation ever. Because they're there in that moment, you're going to take it. Okay, now this is not set in stone. No tarot reading is set in stone. You can change it based on the energy, but I do see temptation coming your way. And what I like to talk about when it comes to like moon cycles and your manifestations in the moon cycles, when we have that immediate, when we put our manifestations or intentions immediately, it seems easy because you're stuck on the hype. Okay, you're stuck on the hype. The universe will show you, and you'll see a lot of growth initially when you have a new intention, but eventually, usually before the moon phase, right, you're gonna have, it's like there's gonna be temptation. Okay, this is when the spirits come out to play. There's gonna be temptation, and you have to get through that. So when Judgment Day comes, you will be ready. You know, this is like legit. This is how manifestation works. There will always be temptation. And you have to prepare yourself for that, because I do feel like a lot of you guys, it's possible that you may fall short based on temptation and immediate feelings of not having anyone in that moment or time. And a lot of you guys may catch yourself justifying it. Like, well, you know, let's just be like super, like this is a scale, okay? It could be a bigger scale or a smaller scale, but maybe your person says, you know, come over, we have pizza. And you're like, well, I could really use pizza right now. So you go over, and now you got yourself invested into a situation that was just based off pizza. Okay, that's a very small example, but that's what I'm saying. You have to really make decisions of, is this worth it? Is it worth it long term? And you have to repeat every reason why you wanted to leave that situation in the first place to change your mindset, okay? Because a lot of you guys are avoiding the dark night of the soul. The universe is almost trying to push you into the dark night of the soul energy, because we enter that energy generally when the universe recognizes that our environment is not good for us, and it tries to push us to see something differently. So we go through a really foggy period. Chances are we experience depression, things of that nature. And a lot of you guys are avoiding that. You're avoiding sitting in that energy of nothing, of darkness, of needing to look within for answers. And it's going to be very, very tempting. Very tempting. With the 9 of water in reversed and the 2 of water. So again, this is 9 of water in reverse is a codependent situation, okay? I feel like a lot of you guys don't even realize your own value, okay? Someone could see your value more than you see your value, to be quite honest with you. And with the 2 of water here, this is about being very careful with who you try to align yourself with. Essentially, the 2 of water, yes, it's true love, but I don't get that energy. This is about making sure you understand why you're making certain decisions and your intention behind them, your reasoning. Does anyone deserve your time? This is decisions that are better for your higher self. And I feel like someone knows that they have a hold of you on an emotional level, and they're going to use that against you, to be quite honest with you. And a lot of you guys do love this person, if it's a person, or if it's a job, you really had a lot of hope with this job. But this is about sacrifice. It's about temporary sacrifice for long-term growth and ascension. Okay, 8 of air at the bottom. Okay, a lot of you guys could just be making a lot of decisions out of fear as well. Okay, so let's get some advice for you guys. Even though I feel like a lot of that was advice. Judgment in reverse. Shut the door. Stop giving anyone a say. There's someone here that you need to stop giving them a say. You need to stop considering it. It's one of those things that you've sat there way too long, because I do feel as well that you need to understand that maybe you don't see this person completely clearly, or maybe you this person can get in there easier, because it's almost like like I said, they know how to work you, but this is closing the curtain. This is pulling the door shut completely. Not even allowing someone to entertain your energy. Okay, with the Knight of Pentacles. Okay, that's also about like reestablishing goals. And a lot of you guys really need to spend a lot of time empowering yourself with goal setting in itself, okay? So writing down your plan, you know, things that you are really wanting to achieve, getting yourself inspired in little ways like that, and understand that it's going to take time. And I really want to say that throughout this whole reading. It's going to take time, especially if there's children involved, but to understand that this period will be difficult and to prepare yourself for how you're going to react to those temptations, okay? So I hope this helped you, Libra. Thank you guys so much, and all the best, okay? Love you guys.